It's time for another pop date with Mumbles and Mr. Dancer, the kissy, kissy, kissy dancer. Welcome back, everyone, to another episode of Mumbles and Dancer Pop Dates. Mumbles and Dancer Pop Dates. On today's episode of Mumbles, I'm bringing you guys some Halloween safety tips. It's that time of year. I do it every year, but I want to be extra safe this year because Dancer is a puppy. Puppies can get into trouble if they're very curious. So this year, I'm bringing you guys some more tips to help you keep your animals safe on Halloween. So let's talk about those tips. So guys, I have put Dancer down for this segment of the video because it's a very important topic to me, and it's something I want to be able to fully explain to you guys without having Mr. Wiggles over here going all over the place. We don't need that. We need facts, easy to the point so everyone can understand. So let's get started on the facts of Halloween safety. My first tip for you guys today is to be careful with treats around your puppies. Make sure that they're out of reach. Make sure that they can't get to them. Make sure that nobody else is giving them treats because chocolate is bad for dogs. Now, dogs can have carob, but guys, again, the chocolate and candy that you're going to be getting on Halloween probably is going to be real chocolate. So try to keep it out of reach of your animals. Make sure that they can stay away from it, and just be aware of what is going on in your house so that you can keep them away from the sweets. My second tip is be careful with pet costumes. Although they may look cute and adorable, pet costumes can cause undue stress on your pet, or can even, if they're tied too tightly or tied in the wrong places, choke your pet, make them cough and hack, and we don't want any of that. So please be aware of pet costumes. I'm not saying don't do them. Some people will. I won't. You can do them. Just make sure they're safe. And also, tip if you do decide to use a pet costume. If you're going to be taking your pet out or whatever, you want them dressed up for Halloween, make sure to give them some time in the outfit ahead of time. So maybe a couple nights before, give them like an hour here and an hour there, just so that they can get acclimated to wearing it, so they're not going, I've been stuck in this and I can't get out, and freaking out. You want them to have a calm experience. So to do that, you have to introduce something slowly to them. That would be my recommendation on that. Now, let's go on to our third tip. My third tip today is be careful with Halloween decorations. We all know that jack-o'-lanterns look great during Halloween. We light them in the pumpkins and we put the pumpkins places. But guys, we have to be careful of Halloween decorations. Pets can get into them. This goes for both cats and dogs. Let's say you have a pumpkin sitting in your house with a candle in it. Your dog decides, hey, that looks fun. It looks kind of like a ball. Let me kick it. Uh-oh, now there's a fire. So you have to be careful with your Halloween decorations, making sure that either they're pet friendly or that they're put in places where your pets can't reach them, or maybe even your pet can't even access them. Would probably be your best method. Just be careful with just be careful with Halloween decorations because they can be dangerous, guys. Ow. Now, my fourth tip for you guys today is make sure to be careful about leaving your pet outside on Halloween. Now, there's a lot of great people in the world. I don't want to just focus on negative things, but I have to be realistic with you guys. There are some people out there who find Halloween to be the time where you can go and prank people or do things or maybe be a little mischievous, whatever. And it's at times like this that you have to be extra careful of watching your pet. You got to keep them safe in their yard. Let's say, maybe even a kid who's not trying to be mischievous or something says, oh, look at the cute puppy. Let me give the puppy a treat, one of my Halloween treats. You got to be careful on Halloween when leaving your dogs out. My recommendation is, if you can at all help it, put them in the house so that they're nice and safe and you don't have to worry about anything going on outside. Or watch them outside, or put them in a safe area outside somehow. Just be careful when they're outside, guys. That's the main overall takeaway here. My fifth and final tip for you guys today is have a safe spot. And I go on about this like every video. Have a safe spot, have a safe spot, have a safe spot. If you're giving out candy, there's trick-or-treating coming to the door, you're having a party, put your animal in the safe spot. They don't have to be, they can be, I guess, if you want them to be part of the party. But if they get nervous or upset, just put them in their safe spot. Maybe a crate, maybe a room where it's their room where they know that it's a safe spot. Have a safe area for your pet that you can put them in, put them away, so you don't have to worry about them, don't have to stress about them getting into things that they shouldn't get into. They can be safe and happy and have a good night. So those are our 5 tips today. Now I'm going to bring back in Mr. Dancer. So guys, we talked about the Halloween tips. As with every week now, it's time for our Pop and Play segment where you get to see this cute little guy. Oh, he's so cute. You get to see this guy. I know you like that. He's so cute. You get to see this little cute guy play some games, have some fun, do some things, and here he is. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Mumbles the Dancer Pupdate. Please make sure to keep your pets safe on the 31st, Halloween. It's a time of year where things can happen.